No. So
What
they.
if it was an Amish barn roof? That would be.
Those poor Amish people. Like that's what they
You're
need.
just naked dude on the roof.
They don't drink, you know.
Right.
And then it's gonna take longer to get the officers there.
Because they don't have phones.
Right, and the buggies, yeah. But yeah, so the police found him up on the, and I'm sure if it was daylight, he was gleaming up there, and he was like, uh-oh, and he fell off. Like, so, yeah, but he's not hurt, but he is in big trouble. So, yeah. I crashed my car, so I think I'll go strip and climb up on a barn roof.
Oh, my kid, when he's really angry, will start taking his clothes off.
I've heard of that before. I mean, some kids just randomly do it, but I've heard kids that do it like,
No,
it's
there aren't too many. Actually, I think most humans, to some extent, depending on the circumstances, would prefer to be nude. Clothing can sometimes be annoying as hell.
Yeah.
He one time did it when it was sub-zero, though, on the front steps of my daycare.
Wow. That's a statement. That is.
So you're going to get your point across here.
I should say.
I am unhappy. I'm going to be nude now.
And I'm like, please put your coat on.
Anger
It's
stripping.
really cold.
Maybe we should try that. Maybe if more people just got naked when they got mad, there'd be less conflict.
Maybe.
More people probably, but less conflict. So, Colleen, you found us, and this is really funny. We're gonna go into popular porn searches around the world, and okay, it really says a lot about these countries. But what cracked me up were countries that had the same ones. Okay, so
I was trying to print it out myself so I could have it here, but I'm like, I can't find a consolidated list. I don't like 12 pages of ads.
yeah. Well, like Canada and Argentina both have the same one. Teen. Oh. And then Germany and Sweden, which they seem a little bit more simpatico to me than the
They're
other
really
two.
close in like
Yeah.
just across the little.
But theirs was MILF.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it's the opposite end of the spectrum.
I know. Oh, there's some weird ones on here. Okay, the United States. Anybody care to hazard a guess?
Anal. Judging by the amount of anal toys we sell, I'm going to go with anal.
Lesbian. UK. Seriously.
Spanking.
Squirt.
Squirt. Well, I wonder if that's because they passed that law that no longer allows female squirting.
What?
In their porn.
Oh, it could be.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going through there. Because when I was trying to find the article again, I also found articles on which countries Google porn more.
Right.
And most of them are very close societies.
Yeah. But I think the UK passed some like really weird pornography restrictions.
Okay.
I think one of them is
Female ejaculation.
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that I don't know if that could maybe that's why they passed the.
That could be because they're looking to find it now. Yeah.
Because a lot of these stories were in the past 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's like, so in other words, in 2014, people were doing a lot of research.
Yeah. That's awesome. Well, some of them are just damn weird. Like India, for example. This one's surprising. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing the word. I apologize. Bahabi. And that translates to elder brother's wife. Ew.
Well, yeah, to some extent, yeah. Well, there's that, or that, probably closely related to folks that like cuckold porn, or stuff like that, where you just talk about what's really taboo.
It's a power struggle too, right? Because you're the younger brother, right? So your older brother probably has power over you. So like the biggest thing to get back at him would probably to have sex with his wife.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, Italy grosses me completely out. Mom.
I believe that.
Because I didn't have a chance to sort of vet and look through the answers, some of the stuff I was saying, there were a lot of searches for mother-son porn.
Ew.
Yeah, and I think just once again, a lot of closed societies and people have. I mean, if you think we have skewed ideas about sexuality, a lot of countries are even worse than we are.
That is amazing. Well, France confuses me. And again, please don't tag me on the pronunciation, but it's Biarritz, and it means Arab girl from North Africa, specifically.
So in other words, you're going to marginalize the immigrants, but you want to see them have sex. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
exotic, something completely different.
Australia kind of surprised me. I was expecting something kind of twisted out of Australia because they're kind of a rogue group of people.
Yeah.
Massage. Ah.
Well, maybe it's because they're such a ruddy, outgoing bunch that they're looking for something a little bit more romantic.
Yeah.
You know, a little how-to.
Maybe.
I know some people in Australia. I will have to ask them.
Do. Find out if there's a...
I will send.
Can you even find massage porn?
Maybe not.
Well, isn't it all technically some sort of massage, just faster? I mean, you know. I don't know. Brazil, novinha, which means young girl.
I guess that's the same as Argentina and Canada there, yeah.
Okay. But this is the word, okay, lesbian.
Oh,
Yeah. This one confuses the heck out of me, and I meant to look it up, and I got distracted. Surprise. The word Mexico and the Philippines, both are, it's hentai?
Okay, that is Japanese anime porn, in which all of the figures, no matter, are just incredibly well endowed. And they're perfect figures.
The girls are prepubescent.
Ew.
Yeah.
But they're not. But
They have
the
big
actions,
boobs,
all the boobs are perfect.
But the
and all
doll
the penises
eyes.
doll, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's anime porn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We used to.
Oh, it used to be huge, but I think
Yeah.
a lot of folks, we have some, I mean, we do not keep it in stock, but I think most folks are probably getting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to check on it.
It's
Sure.
pretty cool though. I mean, like Alien, and you know, like just like really weird sex scenes with like you
I'll
know,
have to check
just
and see whether it's on our,
'cause it's
our streaming
animation,
site.
so
I'm sure it is.
whatever you can dream up. I mean, you know,
Do you, either of you guys watch the Netflix series Orange is the New Black?
I'd watched some of the first season.
Well, that is so funny that there's one character. I mean, that show is so damn twisted and funny anyway. But there's a character in there who is writing basically alien porn, and she's got like this huge following, and now everybody's obsessed for the next chapter, and she's like getting pestered all the time, and yeah, it's just kind of funny. But it's kind of like that, so I wonder if that's where they got the idea. Spain casting.
Like casting couch, amateur.
Just says casting.
I imagine it's got to be casting couch, so it's like amateur stuff.
I'm not sure. I will have to look that up.
Yeah, we got to look into that one. Russia. Theirs is mature Russian. Okay.
Babushka sex.
Mom.
A babushka sex.
I really like that handkerchief on the head. And nothing else? Handkerchief and heels?
Oh, God.
Sturdy shoes? Okay. I
Okay.
Okay.
Colleen, you just literally went over the top right there.
I like the idea of sturdy shoes.
Dirty shoes. Oh, my God.
That's funny.
Netherlands. Lesbian massage.
Hmm.
Yeah, okay. Poland. Teacher.
I bet they really like that hot teacher.
I'm sure. Japan surprised me. Japanese wife.
Oh, wasn't that nice? Somebody else's though.
Probably. I'm guessing. Egypt. This one makes no sense to me. Arab Egypt.
Well, they're looking for their own. I think it's a really naturalistic porn.
Oh, okay.
Or they don't want Western porn. They
their
want
own.
porn with Arab people.
Mhm.
I think
I can see that.
I think Romania is a little behind the curve on everything. They just put in XXX. So yeah, it's kind of interesting though. Canada surprised the hell out of me with teen. Yeah.
It's just, well, at least most of the time. I guess you probably could find actual teen porn, but usually it's just like what 19.
Okay.
Yeah, folks that look young.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay, so I know Colleen has mixed feelings about this, but we've got to bring this up because perhaps some of the pictures should be posted on our Facebook page because a couple of them are hysterically funny. And then some of them are really disgusting. But the 7 insane sex toys, and if you Google this article, the guy who wrote it is
I
hysterical.
have to admit that the article around the pictures
It's funnier than
is funnier than the actual pictures themselves.
Yeah, but let's just bring up the Joyride fucking machine, which looks like a scooter with dildos on both ends, so you can have double penetration while you're running your errands. But then Liz noticed something. It doesn't move.
No, it's like a Symbian. A
Yeah.
Symbian is imagine a saddle with a penis that F's you, and it's the same price. I mean, there are porn where you just watch girls ride Symbians, And it's imagine you go on the Bucky Bronco and you got somebody who can run the controllers.
Yep.
That's what happens in a Symbian. The girl is riding the Symbian, and then somebody is manning the controls.
Oh.
So it vibrates, and then it
Yeah, it's a high-end toy. They've got
Oh,
their own
yeah.
website. And,
they're what,
Yeah.
$5,000?
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
I said, that can be, it's not something that we're going to carry, in their own website. I'm not even sure if stores have them. It's practically for entertainment value. Just look at that and go, ooh.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the real dolls that exist, but certainly not something that you're going to carry in a regular.
Well, no,
store.
because you're going to want to customize a real doll anyways.
Yeah. I know. There's just very. So I saw this article and it popped through. Obviously, it's making the rounds in my Facebook feed and other ones, and I wasn't quite sure what to do with it.
Yeah.
Because it's really trying to be inclusive, and some of the stuff just doesn't make any sense to me. One or two of them are just a little bit outside the realm of what I would consider kink. But then I'm like, okay, that's my own brain,
Mm-hmm.
and all this stuff. There's nothing here that is illegal. There's nothing here that is underage.
Well,
There was a company years ago that sent out a line that had like amputated penis dildos.
There's
And
one of
disease-
those in here. It's
and-
called a Stumpy.
Yeah, and diseased dildos and a couple and penises, and we just looked at it and said, I'm sure there's a market, and that's fine. But if I put that in the stores next to everything else, I'm going to gross out more folks.
Yeah.
Than I'm going.
Well, it's hard for us to be all inclusive and include things that for the majority of
Oh,
people,
vast majority, not even.
they're not funny. They're they're offensive.
Mhm.
So I mean we don't want to be offensive to anyone.
No.
But some of that stuff. I mean, like the puppy dog gig.
I don't really see the point.
But
I
that
don't know what that
fetish
is.
right now is so popular.
Oh,
Is it-
Pride had a whole pack of puppies.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I think that just goes along with that, the rise in that fetish.
Yeah.
It's just really people want to be, you want to be somebody's puppy.
Oh my God! Well, the milk bone gag is what you you just mentioned there, and it's so weird because it's a gag and it's strapped around the guys and it's shaped like a bone, and then it's got a tongue coming out with a hole in it, so which you can assume what goes in there, and I'm thinking,
But
okay,
it's not big enough.
Probably just for
So it's
drinking
for
or
drool.
breathing or drool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's for drool, really,
Yeah.
because that's why the tongue is there. 'Cause
Yeah.
when you have a gag in your mouth, you drool a lot because you can't swallow, and so the drool
Oh.
comes. But that's part of the appeal of a ball gag is that you're made somebody drooling, sniveling because they can't breathe and they.
sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well, the one that cracked.
Add a facial and you've got a real good look,
The one that made me laugh though really hard. I mean, well, there's a couple in here that are pretty funny. Was the portable glory hole, and the comment.
that's funny.
The comment that the writer made is like, so if you want to have the fun without remodeling your house, I mean, this guy is just a hoot. But then he also used one of my favorite cartoon, episode references, Wile E. Coyote. He says, remember when Wile E. Coyote would paint a tunnel entrance on the side of a cliff and the Roadrunner would run through it like it was real?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, this is a great article.
Is it a sticker? I was looking at the picture and I couldn't. Or is it like actually a
No,
door that
it's
you like
it's a
swap
door.
out?
Yeah, no, it's a door frame. You can move it. It's portable. I mean, it's hysterical. You could set it up anywhere you want, so you could take it to on location and just be behind it. It's just funny.
Yeah.
You got to look it
The
up.
doors are heavy.
Well, Colleen. It's not really.
I don't know. I was looking at it too, and I was reading about it. The picture was awkward. It was hard to figure
Yeah.
out sizing and exactly how it would work.
Yes. So you look those up, and we'll probably maybe post a picture or two on those. But wanted to just kind of touch on the article that Colleen, you ran across it on. I think it was NPR, the one about the aphrodisiacs and how they had all the different experts commenting on whether or not they really work. I mean, food wise, and the general consensus is no, not really. But it's all in your head.
Sure.
Anyway, so don't bother, but go ahead and eat jalapenos because they are good for your metabolism. But if you think that, the one thing that they wanted everybody to know, this is their public service side of it, is that there's some foods that can bolster your health and the parts of your body that you use for increased sexual activity. Watermelon, and that one has the amino acids that help your tissues and in your bits. Yeah.